What is going on, guys? Is your boy TKD123 here back in a video, and today we're going over all of the latest and greatest in PlayStation third party and first party news in the episode of Save Slot. Now guys, this popped off right in time for my birthday, and it was one of the greatest surprises I've ever had. Now you all know, well, I'm not sure if you all know, really, I haven't talked about a lot on the channel, but I love Watch Dogs, okay? For the first Watch Dogs I loved, even though it was tarnished by a breakup, you know, so that's okay, but the Watch Dogs 2 was definitely my favorite in the installment so far. I love Watch Dogs 2. It was such a great game. Perfect game. Not perfect game, but you know, great game. And there have been some rumors about a supposed Watch Dogs 3 coming out in 2019. So it was leaked officially by Nibel via this other website that had a little bit of details that we'll go into in a little bit, but he posted it on Twitter, and as of right now the tweet is down because you know, I guess he said that there was some things wrong with it, but not in terms of Watch Dogs 3, but in terms of a Assassin's Creed leak as well with that, which I don't think we'll touch on, maybe like a little bit here, but the main focal point I want to talk about here is Watch Dogs 3, okay? And so he said it was officially coming out in 2019, and so Jason Schreier got into the mix and had some things to say, and so he was like, hey, this is not true, and then a person asked him to clarify, and they said no, it was about the Assassin's Creed part, not the Watch Dogs 3 part, and then someone said, is the Watch Dogs stuff 3 true? And then Ubisoft had a London flag on it, and that is where the supposed Watch Dogs 3 is going to be taking place, in London. And so I definitely like this. And then Jason also linked to where the guys at Ubisoft actually changed the ending to Watch Dogs 2 to have some things about London and like some coordinates that lead to London, stuff like that. So it's not like Ubisoft has been very quiet about this. They are definitely working on it in their Watch Dogs. I'm just happy that we got official confirmations, something tangible, and of course we'll, you know, assume we'll see us all at E3, which I cannot wait for. And the other Assassin's Creed stuff is that apparently it's called Legion, that's going to be taking place in Italy, but that's just beside the point. My main focus here is that Watch Dogs 3, just because that is 2019, and the supposed Assassin's Creed game Legion is going to be in 2020 with the cross-gen type thing, so it will be in current gen and the next gen as well. And so that one, just pretty cool stuff. But some little details about Watch Dogs 3 is that it will be set in London, like I said before, and that it will focus more on smaller firearms and knives for combat with a larger emphasis on hacking. And so pretty cool to see right there. There will also be a new character as well. You can choose male or female. Pretty cool to see that there. It's kind of like Far Cry 5 is what they say as well in the leak, but I'm really liking this really interesting take on it, having to do with more smaller firearms and having more hand-to-hand combat using knives and everything, because of course guns are not legal. Well, they're just not as accessible in other countries as opposed to the US. So pretty cool to see that they're kind of leaning into that real life type of thing going on, and I just cannot wait for Watch Dogs 3, guys. I can't wait for it. Next up here, The Outer Worlds by Obsidian, currently acquired by Microsoft. They have their last game, which is The Outer Worlds, which will be a multi-plat, and it looks like they have just somehow the Steam page for the game leaked the release date, which is supposed to be August 6, 2019. Now, a lot of people are saying that, you know, this could in fact be true based off of the Game Informer coverage, because they apparently have a lot of it, and looks like they are definitely you know, a long time into development and everything. And so a lot of people are assuming, including myself actually, that at the end of this Game Informer coverage, of course, they might drop the release date. So that's where we'll probably get an official confirmation, an official word on when this is dropping, and I assume it'd be at the end of Game Informer. So I guess we'll have to follow up and see, and I will definitely let you all know if the release date is in fact August 6, 2019. We will have to see. One of the greatest aspects of Red Dead Redemption 2 is, of course, the soundtrack. I Stand Unshaken, such a beautiful song, all that good stuff, you know what I'm saying? And while it was performed at the Game Awards as well, they were doing a live concert in Los Angeles, and they officially confirmed after the concert on the website that they will be releasing the soundtrack to streaming services sometime in the spring. And so really cool to see that we'll be getting the official Red Dead Redemption soundtrack, Red Dead Redemption 2 soundtrack coming this spring. So pretty cool to see that there. Now, the devs behind Until Dawn PS4 exclusive Supermassive Games, as you all know, I think it was last year, I think, or no, it's definitely last year, they announced that, you know, they are going to be doing the Dark Pictures anthology type games, which will be I think third party and it's owned by them, I believe, I'm pretty sure. And so the first episode is called Man of Medan. However, this week they trademarked another name called House of Ashes. And so this one was filed under Supermassive and not by Sony Entertainment, and so a lot of people are presuming that this is definitely having to do with the Dark Pictures, even though Supermassive does have, has been on record saying that they do have other PS4 exclusives coming down the pipeline and everything, but which led a lot of people to believe that the House of Ashes trademark was going to be for one of those exclusives, but it looks like it's going to be for the Dark Pictures anthology just because it's being trademarked officially by Supermassive and not by Sony. But we'll have to see what comes of this. But this is just interesting to just bring up here. I don't know if it's going to be a part of the Dark Pictures or with PlayStation. What do you guys think down in the comments below? Although we have the Hitman Complete First Chapter free for PS Plus, if you got it and you're a subscriber, you can now download the Hitman 2 opening level, which is pretty cool to see. And so it's called the Hitman Starter Pack, and it will include the first entry level to Hitman 2, the upcoming game. I believe it's out. I'm not sure if it's out yet. Honestly, I think it's out. I'm pretty sure it's out. If not, I'm sorry, but I'm pretty sure it's out. But you can now, for free, download the opening level to Hitman 2, try it out, see if it's for you. I've been kind of wanting to try the Hitman. I think I actually might do it since I have it on PS Plus. I might be checking it out. But you can now download the Hitman 2 opening level on PS Plus. Just search up the Hitman 2 free starter pack, and you'll be able to go play that opening level. Now, this ongoing story that we keep talking about week in and week out, Overkill's The Walking Dead. Is it canceled? Is it not? We have official confirmation as of this week. It's over, boys. Let me read this quote. As of today, we have terminated our contract with Starbreeze Studios and will discontinue all efforts on Overkill's The Walking Dead. Our creators and their stories are the core of Skybound, and since 2014, we have worked hard to expand the world of The Walking Dead into an exceptional co-op action FPS. We did our best to work with Starbreeze and resolve many issues we saw with the game, but ultimately, Overkill's The Walking Dead did not meet our standards, nor is it the quality that we were promised. We are exceedingly sorry to our fans and share their disappointment in the game. We remain dedicated to providing our fans with the most premier quality content we can offer, and will continue to look for alternative video game options for the IP. That is a slap in the face. Now, honestly, it is brutal. It is brutally honest. This came from Skybound, obviously, and they were just not with the quality that they, that Starbreeze brought to the table with The Walking Dead, and so it's canned. And so I think I saw this from a mile away. I think a lot of people did too. A lot of people were definitely like, this game is not coming out. But let me know what you all think in the comments below. Do you guys are you guys excited about this? Do you guys wish it would come out? And I think it's still out on PC. You just can't, it just won't get supported, I guess. And so you can still play it on PC if you want, but it looks like it will not see the light of day for the PlayStation 4. And guys, one of my anticipated games of the year. You all know I love Star Wars, okay? I'm a big Star Wars buff. I love Star Wars. And of course, we have Respawn. They just dropped Apex, and their next game is going to be set for later this year, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. And so we officially have confirmation that we will be seeing the game. It's first time we're ever really seeing the game besides concept art and everything. I don't even think we have concept art, honestly. I don't think we've ever seen this game yet. I know we've heard about it, but I don't think we've seen it yet. But we will be finally be able to see it and all of its glory at Star Wars Celebration in Chicago on April 13th. And so I cannot wait. I will be covering that like a bomb on the battlefield, definitely jumping on that nade and letting you all know how it is. And so I will definitely bring that to you all. Are you guys excited? I'm excited. I cannot wait for this game. I hope it's going to be good, especially after the cancellation of not every other, but a lot of other EA Star Wars games. I just hope that this one is the diamond in the rough. Now, in case you all were worried about where CD Projekt Red is in terms of Cyberpunk 2077, fret not. Cyberpunk 2077 will be coming out to E3, and they kind of revealed it in a very interesting quote. They just said a quote, for those of you asking, yes, we will be at E3 this year. So there we go. That's it. And that is a lot more to be said than PlayStation, which will not be, unfortunately. But we will be able to get, I hope, gameplay. I don't think we'll see a release date, maybe a release window. I doubt we'll see a release date, but I really want to see gameplay as well from this game, so definitely cool to see that we will be getting some more Cyberpunk. Definitely hyped for that. One of PlayStation 4's biggest new IPs, Horizon Zero Dawn by Guerrilla Games. They touted out some cool numbers in their 2-year anniversary. They have sold over 10 million copies as of 2 years of release date, so pretty cool to see that there. Honestly, it's an amazing game. It's worth it. Definitely play if you have not. And PUBG has randomly thrown in some celebration for the game's success, and they are going to be putting in Horizon Zero Dawn skins into the game. And so I have the trailer here playing right now. They look pretty cool. It looks like, you know, it just weird. I just feel like PUBG has very weird you know, partnerships and just weird things that I feel like nobody's really asking for from PUBG, but they just keep doing. So I mean, kudos to them. But you can be able to get your PUBG on, your Eclipse mask, your Eclipse top, your Eclipse Car 98K, and your Horizon Zero Dawn pan you can get as well. And there's a bunch of different challenges here that you can get them. I will, you know, show them on screen here, where you can be able to get those different skins and stuff like that, and be able to, you know, earn those rewards inspired by Horizon. So pretty cool to see that there. Now, a game that I have been hooked on, but has been admittedly definitely not liked in the grand scheme of things, Anthem. Okay, let's just talk about Anthem here. Okay, you all know I played the alpha, I loved it. Played the beta, I loved it. I'm playing the full game right now. I am loving it so much. Okay, and I do understand the gripes that a lot of people have with it. I'm seeing it, but nonetheless, that gameplay loop for me is just keeping me in. I love it so much. I love the way the game feels. You know what I'm saying? But beside the point, a lot of people were complaining about the drop rates and stuff like that, and just the different loot drops that you would get throughout the game and loot system in general. So they have made some changes. So now they have a patch right now that went live on the 28th of February, and they will remove common and uncommon loot drops if you're max level 30, and make it so that inscriptions are actually relevant to the weapon or ability that they are placed upon. On top of that, ember requirements for masterwork crafting have been reduced from 25 embers to 15, so making it pretty easy to do different things and stuff like that, and making it easier in terms of loot drops, especially if you're max level. I guess people were getting common and uncommon loot drops. I guess, yeah, no, that is not cool. So I'm glad that, you know, they kind of fixed that there. I haven't seen that. I'm not at max level yet. I think I'm at like level 15, 16. I think I'm like halfway there, something like that. I forgot really exactly what I am, but there you are. So there have been some loot changes to that, and honestly, I'm still enjoying it. I'm still chugging along. I'm not even chugging. I love it. I love Anthem. So expect more words from me. Now, this rumor came up last year, and I need to take a second here to just discuss this. Okay, Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. Okay, if you're a COD fan, you want this. Okay, I want this more than anything right now. Okay, let's just keep that a buck. Okay, that came up again, but here's the issue. Okay, it was received a rating by Peggy, the European rating board for games and everything. And what's my biggest issue with this is that it is called the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Campaign Remastered. Guys, it is somehow still the campaign. I know last year this all came up and we were very much upset that it was just a campaign. We wanted it to be multiplayer too. And it looks like they seemingly didn't put it out last year because they were going to make those changes to make it multiplayer. At least that's what I thought they were doing, but I guess they're not. So they're still making it a campaign only. I don't know, guys. I don't know. As much as it'd be cool to have the campaign, I want that Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer. Let me know what you guys see in the comments below. Do you guys want it to? Are you guys okay with the campaign? Just having a campaign? Do you want multiplayer too? Let me know all your thoughts down below. And last year, guys, just a little update. If you have nothing to play this weekend somehow with all these games out, if you are not interested in any of the games that are out right now, you can download the Division 2 Open Beta. I played the beta that was a few weeks ago. I liked it. I enjoyed it. It was a really cool experience. I think I'm good. I think I'm gonna stick to Anthem and Metro for this weekend and just leave Open Beta. Just let it go because we're so close to Division 2. I'm just gonna wait until I play the full games. So if you're interested in trying out the Division 2, you can try it out right now. The Open Beta is live. It will actually is 50 gigabytes, so pretty hefty beta. 50 gigs is pretty hefty, honestly. And it will be from Friday to March 1st as of you are watching this video, and it will go until Monday the 4th. So pretty cool to see that you'll be able to play the open beta if you have not already for Division 2. And that has been this week's Save Slot. If you all enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like on the video, as well as stay subscribed to PlayStation Source to keep up with the latest and greatest in PlayStation. And make sure to also check out our description down below, where you can find our Twitch, our Twitter down below as well. Make sure to also check out that Discord link that's well down in the description. We are definitely trying up in Discord. We like it a lot. We're chilling, we're vibing, sharing opinions on games and everything, matching up on Apex a lot lately. Let me know all your thoughts down in the comments below. Make sure to also check it out, that Discord as well. Thank you for watching, and as always, greatness awaits.